To watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Orlando Wizards and the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. On the return. Nick Foles and the Bear offense about to be on display for the first time. Foles, the veteran, drafted in the 3rd round back in 2012 out of Arizona.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Foles. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Wizards.
On play action, they'll throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Hey, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. Open man here. Sims complete. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from just inside the 5.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Foles. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Alvin Cook. It's a gain of 11.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Jefferson.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down, Orlando.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Wizards, nothing.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And an Orlando.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Wizards.
Back to throw again. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Marquez Valdez.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you want those early holiday shoppers, partner, or you want those guys to get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Foles. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
11 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
They'll look to throw again. Catch made by Fulgham. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
15-yard line.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The ball carrier.
First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
On the play.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
In Orlando, first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Four yards remain for second down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
For Josh Jacobs.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
Aldrich Rosa set to
and ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Orlando takes back over on offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And a short gain down to about the 33. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Justin Jefferson. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's Cohen now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Foles on the field to Montgomery. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Foles with a throw caught by the tight end, Komet, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Back to throw here. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
7-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Bears 14.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery with his second TD of the game. His 6th on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Orlando takes back over on offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run it again with Cook.
Dalvin.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Brings up
the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. A 10 carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now back to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Had a bit of a lane there. Took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. This defense tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter, the rest of this game, very interesting.
David Montgomery.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Foles. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On first down, Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Second and a yard.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
David Montgomery.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
Chicago Bears.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
Bears.
He'll drop to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. A partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you,